COVID testing requirements are causing uncertainty in the agriculture workforce. Farmers to Families gets a boost from the feds, and the Next Gen Fertilizer Challenge is underway. I'm Janelle Brose, and this is Farm News 5.
Farm News 5 is brought to you by Ford.
This walk-off is not a home run for Michigan agriculture. Following a state emergency order requiring baseline COVID-19 testing for certain agriculture workers in Michigan, a number of seasonal and migrant laborers at several Michigan operations did not come back into work this week.
And they're pulling out of the state and they're just leaving because they don't want to be a part of this. That's the big concern. I mean, of course, it's affecting all of us because the majority of us were still in our late varieties, and some of them got through most of the picking, but not all of it. My whole second pick, I'm probably going to have to machine it, and which means that it'll be a lot lower price than what I get at the market through the fresh market. Plus, when you machine it and it goes in the processed market, it takes six months to a year before you finally get your money. So, and of course, it's substantially lower.
It's difficult because I'm down personnel. Now we have to move people around, get operations going day by day. People cannot show up because they don't want to be here because of the testing. So I got to move people around, try to get production finished every day. It's difficult.
Testing was supposed to be done by August 24th, although the mandate is being challenged in court. Latinos from the office to the fields say migrant workers shouldn't be forced to get tested because it creates too much uncertainty for themselves and their families.
We live in America, and in America we have choices. And it's our choice not to have that done to us. And it's hurtful to us, and I don't think it's fair to us as Latinos to go through something like that. It's kind of scary for a lot of us, including myself, because we've been here for so long, and that's how we feed our families. That's how we do our payments. It affects us in a lot of ways, all of us. So it's kind of scary, because we can't lose our job because they don't want to do the testing, okay? So it affects all of us in different ways.
Up next, how the U.S. Department of Agriculture is expanding its Farmers to Families Food Box program.
There's torque. Then there's 1,050 pound-feet of available best-in-class torque. There's towing. Then there's up to 37,000 pounds of available best-in-class towing. There's backing up a trailer. Then there's backing up with available class-exclusive Pro Trailer Backup Assist. In other words, there are trucks, and then there's the new Ford Super Duty, the most capable heavy-duty pickup truck ever built.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture is expanding its Farmers to Families Food Box program and extending it beyond the end of October. An additional $1 billion is being invested in the program, which ensures farm fresh food can get to food banks and help feed the millions of people who have lost jobs because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
For the growers that have a market for that, when the restaurants were shut down and even now have not fully opened back up, that demand's gone down, and to be able to grow something where you feel like people in need that have lost their jobs can have food, that's even more than the economic benefit. That's a moral benefit of charity that you feel really good about. It also allows those distributors in the middle that provide the logistics of moving that food from farm to market, the consumer, to have employees and putting people back to work. We've actually seen jobs created through this program, and in this time, that's been good to see.
The food that we are getting, particularly in the area of produce, is probably some of the best food that we've ever received. It's really beautiful food. And the people that are getting this food, are very, very appreciative. The food that you distribute communicates value. And we want people to always feel more and never less because they found themselves in a position where they needed help with emergency food.
Dr. Knight estimates there will be increased demand on Michigan's food banks because of the COVID-19 pandemic through the summer of 2022. Coming up next, how you can take the Next Gen Fertilizer Challenge.
Planning for 2019 and beyond? Foster Swift's Ag Law team offers comprehensive legal counsel for farmers and businesses.
The EPA and the USDA are teaming up to create a competition to find the next advancements in agricultural sustainability. The goal of the Next Gen Fertilizer Challenge is to get proposals for new and existing fertilizer technologies to maintain or improve crop yields while reducing the impact of fertilizers on the environment. The competition began August 26th and entries are due by October 30th and November 30th. Winners will be announced next winter. More information is available at the EPA's website. And now with the latest on markets. From Michigan Ag Commodities, here's Chris Betts.
Thanks, Janelle. A solid rally in beans this week gave producers an opportunity to forward contract new crop beans. Support has come from a very active export wire for China, as well as reduced crop conditions the past 2 weeks from a hot and dry August. The remnants of Hurricane Laura will provide some relief, but the damage has been done to the top end of yields. China figures to remain an active buyer, as U.S. corn and soybeans are at a discount to Brazilian ports. Traders will be anxious to see revised USDA carryout estimates for the 2020-2021 marketing year in the September WASDE. For more marketing information, go to michag.com. With Michigan Agricultural Commodities, I'm Chris Betts.
For more news and video, visit MichiganFarmNews.com or the Michigan Farm Bureau channel on YouTube. With Farm News 5, I'm Janelle Brose. Have a great week of farming.